Hi guys, I'll be doing experiment number 10 today. I think that's a beaker on the front. It is really late at night. I wanted to do this video today on December 10th so that I wouldn't be doing it tomorrow on December 11th. And I would be doing this tomorrow with day number 11. So I know it is late, not when I usually post my advent calendar videos, but advent calendar experiment videos. Usually I've been doing them in the afternoon. But let's just see what we get inside this box. I was busy today, so that's why I didn't get to it till late at night. But it's a very small box, rectangular box. All these boxes are rectangular and square, but pretty small. Let's see what we get inside of today's. Yesterday was a milk experiment that we did milk, and then we used pigment for it, and then we put in some dish soap, and it was a really cool experiment. Okay, so we get some more pigment. It's feel really light. Like this box, it felt really light. So no wonder it felt light. We get some more pigment, which is purple. Then of course we get our instructions. I didn't want to do this video tomorrow when I would be doing day number 11. I wanted to get done tonight in order. I could have done it tomorrow. You guys just would have seen day number 10 and day number 11 in one video, and I didn't want to do it that way. I wanted to get day number 10 done. So, oh my gosh, this is a really cool experiment. So we basically put pigment in a glass. We put water in a glass, and then we put pigment in a glass, in that same glass. Then we stir it up, and then it should have this like cool like rainbow effect type thing. Right there. So I think for this experiment it says, yep, pour various colors of pigment into 20 ml of oil. Okay, so it's not water. I thought it was oil. I thought it was water. It's oil. So it gives us only purple pigment, which it says use various different colors of pigment. So I'm gonna go grab my other experiment from day 9, because in that experiment box we got green, yellow, and red, I believe. Or no, green, red, green, yellow, and blue. So I'm gonna be adding those to this one. But these bottles, including all the bottles that kind of look like a eyedropper, they have a lot of pigment or liquid inside of each of the bottles. Anyway, so I'm gonna go grab day number 9, so we have more pigment options. Okay, where's day number 9? Is right here. Okay, here's day number 9. Day number 9 yesterday was a milk experiment that we used, and then we also added food. We added pigment to the milk, and then we also added dishwasher detergent to the milk, and it was a really cool like marble rainbow effect. If you want to go check that video out, that video was yesterday, so go check that out. Anyway, we got 3 pigment bottles yesterday: a green, a yellow, and a blue, and they actually have a lot of pigment still left in them. For how much that's in there. So I'm going to add those to today's experiment, because it does say pour various colors of pigments into the 20 ml of oil. So we'll be using green, purple, yellow, and blue pigment. They did not specify using other colors, other pigments from day 9. But I think they meant like pigments that you have like around your house. But they should have made that clear that if you don't have any pigments around your house, you could use the pigments from day number 9 for day number 10. Anyway, so pigments. And then I thought that was water that we would be pouring the thing into. It's actually, surprise, it's actually oil. Surprise. So I'm going to grab some oil. Some of my olive oil. This I used for a lot of my moon dough, cloud dough, and moon sand, moon dough recipes. If you want to go check any of those recipes out, because if you can see, I've used it. Anyway, so I thought that was water, but it's actually oil. Now they don't specify what type of oil, so I think any oil will work. I'm using olive oil. I'm gonna grab a glass cup. Again, they do not, they say 20 ml of oil. So 20 ml, I'm going to use a measuring cup to measure that out. With a lot of these experiments, if you can tell, I'm using measuring cups. They do not say to use measuring cups, but I'm using measuring cups because I'm not good at eyeballing. My mom is, I'm not.
Oh, are you making a video?
Yeah. My mom's good at eyeballing. I'm not. That's why I use measuring cups or measuring spoons to do these experiments. But they do not say to use measuring cups or measuring spoons to do the experiment. I just do it. I just use them because it's better to use them for my measuring, so that I can kind of get stuff right and kind of do my own, like, what do you call it, like my own like my own measuring. Anyway, so it says to add oil. It says pour vigorous colors of pigments into the 20 ml of oil, so I have my pigments right here in different colors. The 20 ml of oil, and then it says pour vigorous colors of pigments into the oil. So, I have my oil. I think that's why they want to use oil instead of water, is because it will, like, the oil is like a greasy feel type thing, and the pigments will like make like a color effect type thing. I'm not totally sure, but there's that. So it says 20 ml. Welcome in measuring spoons or measuring cups. I'm going to use a measuring cup. 5 ml. Yeah. No. No. So I'm going to use this measuring cup. This is a 1.5 third cup, which is 78.8 ml. So these are different measuring cups than I've used in my previous videos, but I don't want to use all of the oil because I don't want to. I still need it for some of my other experiments. So yeah. Anyway, like experiments like cloud dome, moon sand, all that. So, but because this is also used for food as well. So I'm gonna pour the oil. 20 ml. It says 20 ml, but I'm just gonna pour about. They say use 20 ml. I'm using about this much. Pouring it. Here, let me do it in view. Pouring it into the glass. They said 20 ml, but I just kind of did not even half that. I did like the amount that I thought was necessary. Now, an oil is like, there we go. Excuse me. Now it says to pour, it says pour vigorous colors of pigments into the oil, and then it says stir well. So I'm gonna do about maybe four drops of each. So let me do it in view. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And there is a lot of dye in these bottles. Actually, let me add a little more oil. Because I can't even barely even see that. So, I have 4 specks, which are kind of migrating into more than just 4 of that color. Oh my gosh. Oops. That is legit hard to open. There you go. I'm trying to do it in view so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. 1, 4. Oh, that was kind of like 5. But yeah. And then we're gonna use some blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe even 5. It kind of went in there. So since I can't get this purple one open, is it just me or what? Okay. Then it says we're gonna want to stir well. Okay, well, let's stir well. With a big gun of the fork. Do we even okay, we do have spoons. I was like, do we have any spoons? Yes, we have spoons. So we're gonna want to stir this up. It says stir well, which I'm doing. I'm stirring well. Now it says we're going to want to add 150 ml of water. So now it says we're going to want to add some water. I'm going to enlist the help of a measuring cup. This has some water in there. I'm just going to pour it in. Or not all of it, but gosh, look at that. And you can see that it's like bubbling. It's like legit bubbling. And then it says wait 10 seconds. Well, I did not even wait 10 seconds. That just instantly happened. And it says the pigments will fall slowly. Beautiful rain. Ooh, that's actually, it's like green, yellow. Maybe just a teeny bit more. No, it's like bubbly, so it's like yellow-green. I think I'm supposed to turn this over, but I don't have a lid for this, and because this is just a regular glass cup, so we can't. So we'll have to kind of. I'm coming. Yeah. So it says after you pour in the water. Just pour in 150 ml of water. I didn't even do that. I just used like not even half. I poured in like maybe 20, 30. Let's see, of water, and it was legit working so well. And then it says wait 10 minutes. I did not even wait 10 minutes, and that's the effect. So it's like a orange greenish, and I flippin' love that. The pigments will fall. Okay, so the density of oil is less than so basically what we just did. It says the experimental principle. I will hold this here. The experimental principle of oil less than that of water. The oil is covered with pigment, and floats in the surface of water. After standing for a period of time, the pigment becomes the most dense, and it becomes to sink into the water and dissolve with the water. Mine's supposed to be rainbow, but I don't have a lid for this, so we'll just have to kind of watch it like this. But look at how cool that is. It's not even rainbow, it's like green and yellow. The top is green, like see, the top is green. But then it's like yellow. And then it's like green. I use blue in there. I'm surprised that it's not blue. But it's really cool. Can you guys see that? So. And see that is another experiment we can do anytime, because all we need for that one is oil, a glass, and pigments. That's all we need. And same for the milk one. Same thing for the milk one. We can do the milk one whenever we want, because it only requires milk, pigments, and optional dishwashing liquid. Same for this experiment. We really only need pigments, oil, and water. So these two are the ones that I did today and yesterday are ones that that can be done over and over and over again. Some of these experiments are just single use, but those two, including day one, can all be done over and over and over again.